What's up guys, it's Philippe here, also known as Walmart Vin Diesel, and today marks the second month since I started my YouTube channel. Now when I started this channel, I started with the idea of making like all sorts of types of videos. And amongst all of those topics, covers come into mind. Also, covers are important because they show how your personality is. They show what kind of music you're interested about. And most importantly, they form a common ground between a content creator and a viewer. Now, I heard this whole commotion about copyright. So before I started to invest on a whole production to make a cover, I decided to start this 1-minute series. And the reason for that is very simple. Once I upload it, I can actually see how the whole content ID is going to treat me if I'm going to get demonetized. So I thought that the biggest problem was demonetization. You see, when I started this whole YouTube channel, just the same way like when I started music, I didn't really give a shit about monetization. As a matter of fact, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I started YouTube because I love to connect with people. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make this series of videos and put them online, thinking that the only thing that would happen was getting demonetized. Now, for my biggest surprise, I made a cover of Hotel California. And I only played half the solo. And believe it or not, that was actually my most watched video. And there's a reason for that, because those have been literally blocking everyone. So literally the next day, I got a manual review by whoever runs the Mr. Hotel California stuff. And they didn't just demonetize me, they completely blocked my video worldwide. But you know, I did a quick search on YouTube. I went on and I put Hotel California, you know, and I wanted to see who else is playing the solo. And I did get a bunch of hits. How exactly is the selection process? What? Someone playing one of our songs? Philippe who? Who the hell is this ugly on a phone? Wearing a tight t-shirt saying Aspen. Oh my God, she's playing one of my songs. Fuck yeah! I know it's funny, and that kind of triage would not surprise me the slightest. But I think that the reason is another one. You see, the labels are they're literally like scrapping the bottom of the barrel with giving artists like shitty deals and all of that. I mean, they simply just cannot adapt to this whole streaming kind of industry. For years and years and years, they've been in decline. So in an industry that they can't control, I bet some creep had the brilliant idea. I can't make any money. If only if there was a way how we could just steal shit. Ooh.
Studio that otherwise wouldn't have.
He's wearing a Bad News t-shirt. Is that one of our bands? Oh. I know a new way to with these guys. I'm gonna become a YouTube pimp. I think that one of those guys looked at my content, mine, just like many other starting up channels, and because we are not allowed to monetize on those songs, because we haven't reached the 2,000 subscribers or whatever the number is, if I'm not collecting money for these corporations, then I'm a part of the problem. Because what I'm doing is I am distracting from other people that are generating views. They are a big cash cow for these corporations. I bet you 10 to 1 that all of the covers that are allowed online, they have a huge chunk of monetization, if not 100%, being taken from the content creator and just given to the big corporation. You see, Mr. I'm gonna go and block your video, you're basically shitting all over your legacy. Because at the end of the day, it's people like myself and all other kids that play your shit online. Those are the guys perpetuating your legacy. You know, a 12-year-old kid these days, they don't really give a shit about who U2 or the Eagles or the Beatles are. Now, you as an artist, it's your job to speak to your corporations and don't let those guys keep doing what they're doing because they're killing your legacy. I remember the first time that someone did a cover of one of our songs called GIA. And I remember when I saw that first cover, I think I even called my parents. My boy, I'm so proud of you. What's the name of your band again? I mean, it's freaking awesome. It's the greatest kind of flattery. It's the greatest compliment that an artist can receive. When someone plays one of your songs, you touch that person. You probably made them learn a new instrument or made them become better. Just the same way that someone else did to me. When I saw another guy playing live and I went home and I looked at my guitar and I thought, man, why don't you play like that? It made me try to become a better musician. So when someone is trying to play your music, feel happy that someone is perpetuating your legacy. People play your songs because they love you, man, or girl. Take that as a form of compliment. Now, if it's your publishing company doing that, step on their ass and tell them not to do that. The Content ID was created to help the artists, or so they say. Every time I make a brand new video, because I don't want to go into this shit of getting my content blocked, not demonetized, blocked, all right? I always use my own music. Now, this is the funny thing though. Even though I only use my own music on my videos, I was absolutely shocked when last time I did a video, I put my song Black Eyes from my album Darkness Becomes It, and I got a copyright claim on my own music. I mean, as a creator, I cannot use other people's music, I get a strike. As an artist, I'm violated because someone else is actually claiming copyright on my songs. Quite honestly, I think if we continue at this rate, music is going to turn up becoming like this. Where did I put my wallet? If you managed to get to the end of this rant, congratulations. Anyway, please subscribe and thanks for the support so far.